guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liv and this is gonna be my first plant video on my YouTube channel. Most of my videos have just been family related, house update projects, which is why this room is pink and green because we haven't had time to paint this room yet. I tried to make it as pretty as I could with some decorations behind me, but this is just what we have to work with today. So as you could tell by the title, this video is gonna be about propagating a Monstera plant, or it's also known as a Swiss cheese plant. And this propagated plant I actually got from my sister-in-law, Annika. So thank you, Annika, for this plant. Here's a little preview of it. It's just these two little baby leaves. They haven't split yet. And then the roots. I just thought I would make this video because I personally have watched a lot of propagation videos. I'm actually propagating another plant back here. I just think it's a really cool way to get more plants because plants are sometimes expensive, so it's nice to be able to grow your own, I guess. So I just thought I would make this video with some tips that Annika found while she was propagating this plant, and then I would just show you how I'm going to pot it. But the first thing you will need is a Monstera plant, obviously. I will insert a picture of Annika's Monstera plant. It is huge and beautiful, and she just has it in a corner of a room that gets bright sunlight, but indirect sunlight. And then you're just gonna need something to cut the leaves off with, just scissors or a knife. The next thing you're gonna need is a jar to hold your plant in while you're propagating it. I just have this glass jar that I'm using. This isn't the one that it originally grew in because Annika had it at her house. This is just one that I had for the purpose of this video, but it's just a jar with a wide bottom for the roots to grow and then a wide opening on the top. You don't want anything too small because when you pull the plant out to pot it, you're gonna wanna be able to get the roots out of there. And then you're just gonna wanna place the plant in a room that gets bright and direct sunlight. And once you're ready to pot the plant, what you'll need is a pot. I just have this one from TJ Maxx. You're either gonna want a pot with a hole in the bottom, but since mine doesn't have a hole in the bottom, I just put a bunch of little rocks in the bottom of the pot and then obviously fill it with soil. And then I just have this little plastic spoon here for me to use to dig a hole. And then a little information on this plant that has been propagating. It has been in the water for about 7 weeks, Annika said. She also said she never really switched out the water, which everyone tells you to do, but it's so easy. Just once the water gets low, you just fill it back up with water. And then a little information on cutting the plant. So when you're cutting the leaves off of like the mother plant, you want to cut it below the leaf node. So I think this is the leaf node here. So you can see how it grew a little new leaf out of this spot. You just want to cut it below this. See, there's one root that grew here, but most of them grew down below. But you just want to cut it below the leaf nodes because otherwise roots won't grow. Annika had 2 other leaves that she cut up here, and there were no nodes, so the roots didn't grow. The plant is ready to pot once it has a few inches of roots, and these are little leaves, so it has a decent amount of roots, so we're gonna pot it. I'm just gonna dig a little hole. I think this should be big enough. This is just a little hole that I made. It is about couple inches deep. Okay, so now we're gonna take the plant, just kind of get all the roots down in there, and then just cover up the roots. And I'm gonna put this on the floor to do this part, but I'm just gonna pack the soil down so that it holds it nice and sturdy. And it's all potted. It looks so cute in its little pot. I planted it just to the leaf node. I don't want to put soil up too high because then it could rot the stems, and that would not be good. I'm just gonna water it with this water from the jar. It's just fresh bottled water. And that is how you propagate a Monstera plant or a Swiss cheese plant. It was very simple, very easy. As long as you have the mother plant, you just get the baby off of it, put it in water, keep the water filled, and the plant does the rest of the work. So now you just take the plant and you put it in a room with some bright and direct light, and that's all for potting your plant. Just keep it watered once the soil starts feeling like it's drying out. But thank you guys for watching this video. It was super fun, and this is actually the first plant that I've ever propagated and potted. Thank you to Annika for giving me this plant, and hopefully one day I can actually get some more leaves off of it to propagate those. If you guys have any questions, just comment down below. Either I can answer them if they're about potting the plant or how the plant is doing, or I can ask Annika if you have any questions about how she cut the plant or the propagating process. But thank you guys for watching, and please like and subscribe. And also I might be doing another propagation potting video soon with this plant because it is getting some pretty long roots. but just stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you again for watching.